gonna be utterly darkness until I like put like an actual thing on it, but you can talk now, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Currently still outside walking. Eventually, I'm gonna make it to my house. Currently still outside walking. Eventually, I'm gonna make it to my house.
Yeah. And then people are probably wondering like, "Oh, did it why didn't you start it earlier?" And I was like, "Because I was too busy playing games and not paying attention to the time." Why didn't you start it earlier?
Yeah.
And I was like, "Because I was too busy playing games and not paying attention to the time." So,
Shit, I need to work on thumbnails and shit. I need to do that. Cause your boy returned and it's ready for fucking to make content. Cause your boy returned and it's ready for fucking to make content.
I guess I have to use my connect my HDMI real quick.
Oh, tired. Oh, oh,
Okay,
tired.
let's see. You there?
Just ready. Yeah,
Sweet.
just just ready to sit down when I get home. I need to focus on getting a better computer. That's what I need to do.
Uh,
Not
I
only
need a
that, but
Sonic
like my
tier
next,
list. I guess we'll just go to the Sonic tier list maker and then just put it in a thing.
yeah, my next, like, yeah, I'm gonna work on getting that game first.
Log in.
Cause I'm,
They have like a whole thing that you can do now.
what?
They have like a whole like login thing that you can do now. Okay. Let's see. Sonic
Yeah, I need to pay for my flight to Georgia
tier list.
for Sonic Expo.
I totally spelled that wrong, by the way. Yeah. How's everyone doing? Hopefully the music's not too loud. I did it.
Yeah, and I do need to make an announcement about going to Sonic Expo. I
Yeah.
do need to post it. Yeah, I need to make an announcement saying, "Hey guys, once again, I will not be streaming at this date because I'll be attending Sonic Expo, located in Atlanta, Georgia."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Apparently you have to log in. I
I'm
don't
gonna make
know.
I'm gonna make that announcement in July. I'll make that announcement video
Click
in
on the
July.
shield on the left side bar and then puzzle piece.
I want to get the Japanese collector's edition of Sonic vs. CrossWorlds, but it's exclusive to the Japanese Sega shop. It's not on Amazon, which is insane to me.
Change tracking prevention from block to default to off. Okay, I did. There you go. What?
Like your leg, your leg, robot leg.
Some reason I don't understand why the music is over talking you.
Damn,
Not on the stream, but for me.
damn.
Alright, now speak.
I am here.
Okay, whatever. I guess that's what we'll have to do there.
Yeah. I'm gonna get a Slurpee from 7-Eleven.
Alrighty. I'm trying to use the tier list thing, but it's like being weird. It's like make sure to. Oh, hi, cherries.
The only reason why my feet is not aching so much is because I'm wearing the Sonic Crocs. Everybody, I'm rocking them Sonic Crocs. So comfy.
How y'all doing?
Literally the only reason why I'm just like my feet are not aching. Like people be like basically just
Go click on the left side within the puzzle piece. Change tracking prevention from block default to off.
There's a reason why doctors be wearing Crocs, because literally they stand every day. They walk around
Cookies.
And stand every day. They don't.
Tier maker. Allowed. Done. I did. What the heck? Why is it doing, what? Franklin University. Ah, shut up. Sorry. I don't go to Franklin University. Anyways, sorry about that for the ear rape. I was not expecting that. I was just trying to get the ad blocker because apparently
Why you feel like you're number one, shining bright for everyone.
I did this. No, come on. Block default to check to off. I did that. Do I just refresh? Is that what I do?
Bro, what?
Maybe I just launch it again. Maybe that's what I do. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's what you do. Okay, cool.
Why does he have so much whipped cream?
Okay,
My man is posing up behind his mini fridge. He's posing
so we have a tier list here.
Mini fridge with his Switch 2.
We have a tier list here. So, wait, where did my music go? My music just stopped because of this stupid ad. There we go. Alright, so...
Why does he have so much whipped cream, Chief? Why does he have...
Hello, Lily Mae. How are you doing? So... We're going to be ranking all the Sonic games first, and then we'll be putting them into a timeline. So many gosh darn ads. You know what? It's fine. Let's see. S rank. I'm good. That's good. Wait, Retro, are you there?
Yo, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm still here. Just like, I'm just kind of just like crashing the fuck out, cause like I'm in the Joy-Con voice server, right? And I just see a picture of one of the people I met at Nintendo New York, and they're literally posing in front of their mini fridge with their Switch 2 with a hell of a lot of whipped cream. Like, what? Why do you need so many whipped cream? They're literally posing in front of their mini fridge.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. S will be really good. Really good. Like, yes, Daddy, please. We really need these games. We love these games.
That's a hell of a lot of, like, I love me some whipped cream
really
on
good.
my hot chocolate, but goddamn, do I need 10 whipped creams in a mini
Good.
fridge? No, I
God.
do not.
Good. Okay. And then we got B, which is... Wait. No, this will be really good. This will be best of the best. So, like... Best of the best. Do Sonic Prime. Sonic Prime is a show. We're doing games right now. Best of the best. B would be good. God category. Good category. And then C will be okay, but not great. And then D will be can I close this? Thank you. Can I close this? I guess not. Okay, will be D will be bad, and then I'll make F. I'll make an F category, which will be really bad. Add a row below. No, get out of here. Delete. Okay. And then F will be for shit. No. Really freaking no. I need something funny for F.
He has so much
ass.
whipped cream.
No.
Why does he have so much whipped cream, Chief? Why does he have so much whipped cream, bro?
The worst. The worst games ever conceived. I can't spell. I did not pass spelling. What the fuck? What just happened? Okay, cool. Conceived. Ever conceived. Yes. That. Yes. That's F. Okay, guys? So. What happened to my formatting here? What the heck? So. F is the worst games ever conceived. D is bad. C is okay, but great. Okay, but not great. But not great. But not great. B is good. A is really good. And S is best of the best. And then I'll add more categories as we go. Because looking at all this, some of this is not official. So I probably should add a fan game category. Add a row below. Because I can't count this as official, but I guess I'll rank fan games as their own category. And then, what else do we need before we get started? Party games, and then collections, yeah. Add a row below and row below. Okay, so we'll need collections, which will be like your classic collections and all that, and different, like, because you can't really rank them based on themselves. You have to like rank them as a collection. And then we have party games, which will include your Mario and Sonics and all that. I guess we could do racing games too, but like, nah, it's fine. That we'll just rank them based on whatever okay, so Sonic 1. Sonic 1 is good. Pretty good. Let's see.
It's the first game.
It's good. It's good. It's not okay. It's good. I like it. Master System.
It's the first game, so it's just like it's like you can't say that the first game is bad, because then Sonic would have not have went anywhere.
Sonic the Hedgehog 1 on Master System and Game Gear, they're okay, but not great. That would be a C. Let's see. Because, like, the reason I'll defend these is because I know a lot of people like these games, right? Like, they really like the 8-bit games. But for me, I'm like, they're okay, but not great. They're okay, but not great. That's my opinion on this. So, that's what I'm saying. Can we get, like, different music? You know what? That's fine. That is 100%. Diet Coke. I love Diet Coke. Okay. Anyway. So Sonic the Hedgehog on the Genesis. Wait. Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis. That is trash. Because like that was on the Game Boy Advanced, I believe. Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis. It was a really bad port of Sonic 1. Sonic CD. Ooh. Okay. Retro, how we feeling about Sonic CD?
I like Sonic CD. I'm like,
Yeah,
it's not the worst, and it's not the worst, and it's not the best.
that's true. Okay, Chad, how we feeling about Sonic CD? We feeling really good right now, or what?
Yeah, I like Sonic CD. It's not the worst, and it's not the best, but I still like it.
Yeah.
Like, there's people out here like Unleash and Prem that want to hate on it, but
It's
it
good.
is what it is.
Uh, would it be good or really good? Would you say? I would say it's better than Sonic 1 for sure. Maybe it might be really good, but not like the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause a lot of people would consider Sonic CD like the best Sonic CD, like the best classic Sonic game, and I don't agree with that. So, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on the Genesis,
Sonic 3 and Knuckles exist.
I would say Hear me out. I would say Sonic 2 is better than CD. We feeling that? We okay with that? You're not offended by that at for any reason? We good with that, chat? We good with that? How we feeling about that? Retro, what do you think about that?
Hold on, I haven't seen it yet. Alright.
I'm like struggling to hear you. I don't know why that is.
What the fuck was that? Oh, okay.
My music is like really.
That scared the fuck out of me, yo. I put my phone in my pocket for 1 second.
Like my music is like super fucking loud. I don't know why that is. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 Master System. I need to think about that one. I actually genuinely need to think about that one.
I got my Slurpee. I think I also got free donuts because lady.
This
did not
isn't
charge me.
copyrighted, right? No,
Because
it's just
I think-
Sonic Unleashed, I think.
I
If it's
think lady like was at the front
if this
desk.
is like a fan work of it though, if it's copyrighted, let me know. I'll turn it off.
Like the lady at the front desk was basically she was in the conversation. She was like she heard that I said Sonic and Knuckles and didn't charge me for the donuts. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm just that lucky. I got free donuts, Chet.
You got free donuts because of Sonic 3 and Knuckles?
I got 3 donuts because of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, yo. See, best classic Sonic game, yo.
That's
Like nobody
fucking nah, dude. No. Come on. No. No.
Nobody can like literally say that. Oh, I got free donuts because of my favorite classic.
Now a business has less money now though, cuz now they can't survive now. They have less money.
Nobody can say that other than me. I just got free donuts because of saying Sonic 3 and Knuckles. That's what. And then the cashier basically was in our conversation, bro. I got free donuts for saying that.
They have less money now though.
The donuts were like they were literally having them on sale for $1. They're not gonna be hurting for $2.
Dude.
Those $2 ain't gonna hurt. Those $2 that they didn't get is not gonna hurt them.
Okay. Well, how we feeling about Sonic 2 on the Master System?
But yeah, I got free donuts because of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Nobody can say that crap other than me. Like, let's see, this fine. Sonic 3 and Knuckles is a goated game. It is a goated game. It got me free donuts.
I would say it's okay, but not great. But I would say it is probably better than Sonic 1 on the Master System, maybe. Is it? No, it's worse. No, hold on. No, Sonic 2 is worse because I remember specifically like being really upset with Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on the Master System. Like it was really difficult for no reason. And I'm not saying it's bad because it's difficult, but there were times where they would kill you for no absolute reason, and it was just so stupid. And you didn't have spin dash. No spin dash. Bad game, right? Automatically, right? No, I'm joking. Anyway, but I didn't really like it, and that kind of goes for the Game Gear game as well, because it's basically the same thing. Except the Game Gear version is worse by default because it's on a Game Gear, but like, it's whatever. Sonic 3 by itself. Okay, this is gonna be going into the repeat category, because I feel like there might be a little bit of repeats here, so. Repeats. Alright, so. Because I consider these games the same game, so let's. Sonic 3 and Knuckles, though, best of the best. And it's better than Sonic 2. It's better than Sonic 2. Obviously.
It literally just got me free donuts, so.
Angel Island Revisited is a fan game. Sonic 4 Episode 1. We're doing this chronologically? Wait. No, they put Mania before. What the heck? And Superstars. What the heck? Let me just bring Knuckles, all the classic games over. Before we, actually, and then R. Put R after Superstars, and then Spinball. Where would Sonic 4 Episode 1 go? Before Mega Collection. Actually, that's fine. Sonic Mania. Really good. But not the best of the best. Because they do reuse a lot of assets from other games. Like, they do build upon nostalgia a little bit. So I feel like it's really good. Better than CD. Maybe. Yes. It has basically what CD has, but more. But it's not the best of the best. My opinion. But Mania. Oh, Mania Plus. Oh, that goes in the repeat category. Mania goes in the repeat category then, because Mania Plus is the optimal way to play Sonic Mania. So it's that plus more. So.
It's like pretty much Sonic Mania, but you have like playable Mighty and Ray. You have Encore mode, which is basically playing through the same game again, but harder. All the stages have like better. Like,
Knuckles Chaotix. It's really good. Or, well, it's just good. Well, okay, I'm struggling with this. You know what? It's good. It's good. Like, it's not, like, up there with Mania and CD, but it's good. Would I say it's better than Sonic 1, though? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm confident with that. So what's next? Sonic the Fighters. It's good. Okay. It's okay. I don't know where I'd put it in here, though. It's like kind of like an outlier because it's like different than like a lot of these Sonic games. I'm just going to put it as okay at the very top, though, because it is really fun. Sonic Boom and Dream Team is the best Sonic games ever. Hold on. Which Sonic Boom are we talking about here? Superstars. It's good. It's good. I mean, it's not great. It's not the best, but it's good.
Superstars,
Yeah.
and it has the potential, it has the potential of being the successor to Mania, but it falls like a little short.
You're kidding.
But it's still a good game.
This person said Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric and Sonic Dream Team is the best game Sonic games ever. What?
High. You are high. I don't care. You are high.
Sonic R.
Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric is the worst Sonic game of all time. You are high. I don't care what you say. You are high. You are on some drugs. You are on mixed with that Zaza, that weed, that good shit. No.
Sonic R. Let's see. That's good. We good? It's good. Is it better than Sonic Superstars though? No, I don't. Superstars plays really well, but R has better music. That's a tough one. That's hard. You know what? R is going in really good. You know what? R is better than CD. Fight me. Anyway, Sonic Spinball. That is bad. I don't like that. I don't want anything to do with that. I don't like Game Gear as well. This sucks. It's not the worst game ever conceived, but it is bad, and I don't like it. He was just joking. Lily. He was just joking. Calm down. Sonic 4 Episode 1. That is bad. That is kind of bad. Episode 2... I don't know. It might be okay, but... No, they're both bad. They're both... Like, this one's better. Like, no, this one... Like, Episode 2's better than 1, but they're still bad. Hey, Retro. Retro. Where did he go? Guess he left. I don't know.
I'm just here. I'm still here. I'm just kind of laughing because Lily took me seriously.
Oh, okay. Dr. Robotnik's meme beam machine. Like, literally, Retro is like the most chillest person. He doesn't take anything seriously, so.
Look, Lily, you are fine. You are okay to like Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric. It is just my opinion that Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric is the worst game of all time. You still have the right to like Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric. I don't care.
I don't know why, but Flicky kind of deserves its own category. Sonic game ? I made a whole category just because of Flicky. Like, what is that? Is Dr. Robotnik's meme beam machine considered a Sonic game?
Maybe.
I mean, if it is, then it's going in the okay category. But you're 17 years old? Oh, awesome. That's great. 3D Blast? Which 3D Blast, though? If you're talking about the Saturn one, well, they're both pretty good. So I'll just... 3D Blast better than Superstars? Yeah, I think I'm saying that. 3D Blast is better. It's goated. Y'all are just hating. Anyways, Triple Trouble. 8-bit. It's good. It's not better than Sonic 1, though. I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that. Triple Trouble 16-bit is a fan game. And is better than Angel Island Revisited. I'm sorry. Hey, look. Triple Trouble 16-bit. Fans cooked with that, you know? Sonic Drift. 8-bit. Okay, but not great. And then... But it kind of goes in the here category because, like... No... It's better than Sonic 2 on the Mash system, probably. No.
I got the micro SD card inside.
No, it kind of goes right here, I feel like. Drift 16-bit's a fan game. Drift 2. I love all the Sonic games. My favorite character is Shadow. Tell your mate that. My mate? He's my friend. I don't know what mate means.
Wait,
hey, Miss...
Wait, Lily, are you Australian? Are you Australian?
Is she Australian? That is a very good question. Mr. Hot Take, yo, what's up? How are you doing? I'll be getting into the timeline part of it in a bit. I'm just doing the ranking them first. Drift 2 is better than Drift 1 for sure.
I mean, how or but. Yeah, but like I'm asking, like, are you Australian, Lily?
Yeah, usually, yeah, I don't know about that. Labyrinth. But yeah, how are you doing, Mr. Hot Take? How are you doing? Labyrinth is bad. Bad. Very bad. Worse than Spinball bad. Actually, not worse than Spinball, but definitely... 4 is actually better than Labyrinth. That's crazy. Sonic the Hedgehog 4.
Yeah, my second guess was gonna be UK. Yeah, my second guess, like, the second guess was... Yeah, that's cool.
Cross-country... Because CrossWorlds is ridiculously expensive. What? It's better than going out and buying a Switch 2, that's for sure. Sonic Chaos. It's good.
Real, here's the thing though. If you give me the option of buying Sonic Racing Crossroads, like if you put like two options in front of me, basically, like if you give me the option of basically like picking up Sonic Racing Crossroads or basically Mario Kart World, I'm going to pick up Sonic Racing Crossroads first. And here's why. Sonic Racing Crossroads is on Xbox, PlayStation, the Nintendo Switch, and PC. And they're all cross-platform, by the way. All online cross-platform. Not to mention, the Digital Deluxe give you so much content. It's a season pass with so much DLC, so much tracks and cards and characters, too. There's so much content you're getting out of Sonic Racing Crossroads for getting the Digital Deluxe. Not to mention, you don't have to go out to pick up a new console, by the way, to play the game, because it's on all the consoles you own already. Mario Kart World is $80 base game, which is terrible in my opinion. Not only that, you have to get a whole new console to get Mario Kart World. I say that when I own a Switch 2 and I have Mario Kart World, but the only reason why I have Mario Kart Kart World is because I went and got the Switch 2 bundle.
You should probably pay for the standard. You should probably pay for the standard one, which is 70, and then 20. Basically wait until the season pass has more characters, because you can buy it standalone without buying the season pass, and then wait for more characters to show up, and then buy it when there's more characters there. So that's what I would do if I didn't have enough money.
But at least the $90 price tag is an option. The $80 price tag was not an option. It was forced in order to get Mario Kart World. W Lily got a PlayStation 5.
You have a PS5? Awesome. I have a PS5 as well. I'm kind of wanting to do different music.
But yeah, you don't need a whole new console to get Sonic Racing CrossWorlds, because it's on all the platforms that you already own. You don't have to go and get a new console for Sonic Racing CrossWorlds.
There we go. That's good. So, Planet Wisp, let's go.
So you're literally spending $70 on it.
Boom. Okay, sorry. I love Sonic Colors music. Anyway, Tails Adventure. Oh my god, it's so good. I love Planet Wisp music so much. Okay, Tails Adventure. It's bad. Not the worst, but it is very bad. Tails Sky Patrol is okay. Probably better than Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, but not by much. Has a mobile port? It has a mobile port? On what? Not on iPhone. Sonic and Sega. This wasn't released anywhere but in Japan, but I've played it legally, by the way, of course. And it's pretty good. And then Sega Sonic Bros. Sonic game? That didn't release. But I think there's a ROM hack of this, and it's okay. It's basically the same thing as Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, so there, I guess. On Android? Really? It came out on Android? What about the one Sonic turned into a werehog? We're getting there. We're getting there slowly. Cosmo Fighter. Another game that didn't release and only released in Japan, but I played it legally, of course. And I thought it was really good. I'll put it there. But really hard? Not really. I'll put it there. Wakuwana Sonic Patrol Car, still good, but not better than Triple Trouble. Sega Popcorn Shop. I need to put a list of games that I probably shouldn't have played, because Popcorn Shop's not really a game. It's more of a watch the characters do the little animations and stuff. Tails Music Maker is more of a game, but I don't know. Game World, I don't consider these actually Sonic games. These are just touch and toy kid kind of weird games. Sonic Schoolhouse is a Sonic game, and it's pretty good. I like it. I don't hate on Sonic Schoolhouse. I think it's pretty good. Why y'all hating? Schoolhouse is pretty good. Sonic Eraser. Sonic. It is a Sonic game, but it didn't release, so as far as I know. Sonic Jam. Oh, this goes in the collection category. Okay, we're getting into collections now. So...
Silver the Hedgehog game. Silver's in Sonic 06, Sonic Rivals, Sonic Rivals 2.
I'm just sitting here thinking there was a Silver the Hedgehog game.
Which game has Silver the Hedgehog? Sonic 06, Sonic Rivals, Sonic Rivals 2. Sonic Riders Zero Gravity.
It's like, since when did, like...
No, but he's been in games before. Oh yeah, Team Sonic Racing, he's been in that too.
He's been in a...
Sonic in the...
He hasn't been in a lot of the of like the main games though. That's what's sad about it, is he hasn't been in a lot of the main games. Spagonia Knight, let's go. I'm actually gonna turn this up a little bit.
Are you talking about like being playable or just in the game in general?
Mega Collection.
If it's in the game in general, then I can say Sonic Forces. He's there.
Sonic, who's the best Sonic voice actor, chat? Like English wise. Mega Collection is a repeat because we have Mega Collection Plus, which is the full complete package, and it's pretty good. It's like the de facto collection, I think. Sonic Gems,
I don't care what anybody says,
really good.
Ryan Drummond will always be the Sonic to me. He is the Sonic. He is the Sonic to me.
I like Jason Griffith. Like, I really do like Jason Griffith a lot. Like, I like those two the best. Like, Ryan and Jason, but I also like Roger, too, so... I don't hate on Roger, like a lot of people do. I think he's pretty good.
The only people that would be the Sonic to me would be Janucci and Ryan Drummond. Those are the only two Sonics.
Janucci is basically just Sonic in Japan. Like, he is just... There's no one else other than Janucci as Sonic in Japan. He is the Sonic in Japan. Like, no one stands up.
There is no other Sonic in Japan. It's just Janucci.
Yeah. Origins Plus... I would say Origins Plus is actually a better collection than Sonic Jam, though. Maybe. Well, Sonic Jam had the 3D hub world. They put a lot of effort into Sonic Jam, so I don't think so. But there are a lot of characters playable in that, and I really like that. I like Roger, Devin Mack, and Ben Schwartz. They're all really valid, yeah. I like Ben for like movie Sonic, but not for the games. Devin Mack, alright, I guess.
Devin Mack has potential. Devin Mack could be a really good Sonic, and I believe that.
He could have been. Like, I think his voice is there, but I think that like the script he was given did not show that off perfectly. Oh, we got the Rouge theme? Hell yeah. Let's do that. Alright. Sonic Adventure. But we have Adventure and Adventure DX. Okay, so time for decision time. Which is better? Sonic Adventure or Sonic Adventure DX? It's time for decision time. Which is better, Sonic Adventure or Sonic Adventure DX? Adventure?
The OGs are going to kill me, but I like DX. I
You'll...
grew up on DX. I didn't have a Dreamcast. I didn't grow up on the original Adventure. I love DX. I like DX.
Place them next to each other? Okay.
I literally prefer the DX models over the Dreamcast models. Because the Dreamcast, literally the Dreamcast models are literally just they're basically just like the Mario 64 polygon models. They're just polygons.
Yeah, I'm feeling there.
Although,
I'm
although
feeling
OG
there
Sonic,
for right now.
yeah, all the OG, like, all the OG fans would understand what you're saying.
Okay. Sonic Adventure 2. Is it better than 3 and Knuckles? I'm actually going to stop the music for this because I need everyone's full attention here. Sonic Adventure 2. I'm actually going to stop the music for this because I need everyone's full attention here. So, Sonic Adventure 2. So, Sonic Adventure 2. Like, what are we all feeling here, Sonic Adventure 2? I know, but like, which one is is this better than 3 and Knuckles? Sonic 2. SA2 is better than 3 and Knuckles? Retro, what's your opinion? Oh, he's on full mute. Okay. Let's see. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. That's not definitive yet. We'll come back to that. Heroes. What about Heroes? C or B. I'm gonna put it in good because, like, it's not just okay. There's a lot of good things about Heroes. There's a lot of good things about Heroes. Shadow, dude. Shadow is really good. And let me tell you, it's probably up there with Heroes. I'm sorry, but it's really good. I like Shadow the Hedgehog. You can hate me all you want. It's the funniest Sonic game? Yeah, I guess. Alright, so we need a different song. Oh, it's about to change songs anyway. Start a Speedway Zone. Let's go. Alright, we have Star Speedway up next. There we go. Okay. Sonic 06. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna put it in okay because there are some good things about it. Like the music's pretty good. That's my opinion. I like it. It's alright. It's okay. It's not bad. It's not the worst. It's okay. That's my opinion. Because the music's really good. It had a lot of things going for it. The gameplay is not all there, but you know, it does have a lot of redeeming qualities about it, I think, to put it in the okay category. PO6 is a fan game. Legend of Solaris is not a fan game, but it's a mod, so no. Sonic and the Secret Rings. What if Sonic becomes a Green Ranger? I don't know. That'd be interesting, I guess. Sonic and the Secret Rings. Music is good. And its motion controls. I don't think it's bad, but it's very, very low C. C minus. C minus, I would say, for Secret Rings. Because, yeah, C minus. That's all I gotta say, C minus. Unleashed on the 360. Hey, y'all are probably gonna hate me, but it goes in the best of the best category because it's super good. I love it. I love it to death. But I would say I'll come back to S and A in a minute. I'll come back to. I think A is pretty good, but like I'll come back to S for sure. I have to come back to S because I need to sort that out a little bit. So, yeah. Oh, that's actually perfect because this is actually in Unleashed too. All right, so Unleashed Wii. It's really good, but not the best. There are a few problems with it, but it's not the worst. I did struggle with it. It is a really difficult game, but I wouldn't say that it's bad. I would not say it's bad. I would dare not call it bad. So I already know for ES will be ES will be S plus. Yes sir, Sonic 06 is C tier. I actually didn't it is C tier. Yeah, it's not bad, but it's not the best, you know? Sonic Unleashed PS2. It's the repeat of Wii, but I never played it on the PS2, so it goes in the repeat category. There's a mobile port of Sonic Unleashed? Yep, there's a more point of Unleash. I didn't know that. Never played. Unleash Project. I have played this one, but it's a fan game. Let me put this one below. And then put party games ahead, and then... Okay, yep, that's good. Okay. Party games, fan games, Sonic game. Okay. Unleash Project goes into the fan game category. Unleash Project is really, really good. Sonic PO6 is really freaking good. Actually, I would say it's better than Unleash Project, the Unleash recompiled, because PO6 is worked from the ground up, and then, yeah. So, and then Unleash Project is a mod thing, so probably that. Wait. Yeah, that, probably like that. Yep. Alright, Sonic and the Black Knight. I like it. Is it better than Shadow? Is it better than Shadow? No. No, I don't think so. It's really good, but I don't know if it's better than Shadow the Hedgehog. Colors is, yes, really good. Really, really good. Not better than Mania, but still really, really good. I like it. DS, is good. Probably not really good, but really, pretty good. And then, Colors Ultimate. And then Ryu Rainbow is a fan game. Cooking? I'm cooking right now. Sonic Generations. 2011 port? Okay, best of the best? Because I don't know where it would go in here. Like I said again, this is like a... This isn't done yet. S is definitely not done yet. I'm just putting it there. 3DS is good. But it's a very low good because there are a lot of problems with it. I'd actually put it below Sonic 1. I don't really like it that much, but it's still good. It's still a good game. I just not my thing. Sonic X Shadow Generations is better than Sonic Generations because it's with Shadow, and then Shadow Generations goes into the repeat category because it's already covered with Sonic X Shadow Generation. Sonic: A Lost World. Oh, and then we have like handhelds and all that. Okay, cool. Lost World. Lost World. Lost World. Lost World. Lost World. It's okay. It's okay. 3DS. I don't really like the 3DS version that much. Sorry. I don't really like it that much. But I don't know if it's... You know what? It's okay, but a very low, not great. Like, it's a very low okay. Like a C minus. It's a C minus. It's a C minus. Because it's like basically Secret Rings. There's a lot of good things about it. Like the music and then the... Well, Secret Rings has the music for sure. And then... But the controls, I don't... And then the weird, like, over-level designs is, like, crazy. S-Rank for Forces? No. It's good, though. I'll put it in good. I'll put it in good. I'm sorry. I'll put it in good. Not bad. Not really good, but it's good enough. I was about to put it in an okay, but... I don't know. Acceptable. Okay. Forces Overclocked is a fan game. Frontiers is really good. I'm feeling there for Frontiers. Like, maybe slightly above on... Yeah, I need to come back to S. I need to come back to S. Dream Team is good. I'll put it there for right now.
Alright, so I said I was gonna be right back.
Oh, okay.
I did come back,
Welcome back.
but I need
So
I
I
need
need to,
to
I need your opinion on a few things though.
I was gonna say I was gonna be right back again because I need to like I need to do like an unboxing video. I need to do a showcase video real quick, which it's gonna be in short form, so it's not gonna take that long.
You did it?
I haven't done it yet. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna be right back.
Oh, I didn't know you were still here, but okay.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Okay, okay. Pocket Adventure. It's really good. It's really good. Sonic Advance. Really, really good. Better than a Mania. Maybe not the first one. Sonic N is Sonic Advance, but different port. Sonic Advance 2 is probably better than Mania. Probably, I don't know. Advance 3 is probably not better than 2, but better than 1, maybe. Are we feeling that? I feel like I might have to come to A, back to A as well. Sonic Rush. Really hard. It's good. The boss fights suck because they're really, really difficult, but like that's more of a me problem. I think. Like I can't diss it because I suck at it, but the boss fights are kind of bad. But like that's towards the end of the game, so most of the game is pretty fire. Rush Adventure though is better than Sonic Rush, so I will put them around the same spot. Sonic games, yeah. I'm playing Sonic. I'm not playing. I'm ranking them. But let's see. Okay, we're good. Okay. Rivals. Probably there. And then Rivals 2 would be better than 1 just because of the presentation. So yeah, Snock games. Yeah, they are Snock games. Sonic Runners is a mobile port. And I think it's good. Probably better than... Probably right there. Runner's Adventure, terrible, bad, get it out. It's right up there with Colors Ultimate. You know what? Colors Ultimate's actually better than Runner's Adventure. What is that crap? Like, what the heck? Sonic Riders, it's really good. Hmm. I would say it's better than Colors. I like Riders. Why not? Zero Gravity? I actually like the original Riders better than Zero Gravity, I think. I'll have to come back to that. Free Riders, the worst. The only reason I ever played it was because, like, I had the Connect patch, but it made, if you're talking about like the Connect, it's the worst thing ever. But like if you're talking about like if with the Connect patch, it's okay. Like that's kind of like what it kind of changes depending on where like what we're talking about. With the Connect patch, it's okay, but not the best or but not great. And then bad would be and worse would be. I think Free Riders would go like in a very high F tier with the Connect. Kind of wanted to stay with you. Well, he's coming back. And we have like a lot more games to go. Well, maybe not. Maybe. I don't know. And we won't be ranking them. We'll be placing them in a timeline too. So we'll be doing that as well. What is this song? Empire City Night? Yeah, I know. He said he's coming back. I don't have any party games. What the heck is this? Are all the party games down here? Oh, we're about to... Mario and Sonic are like all in one swoop. Okay. How can I possibly rank CrossWorlds? It hasn't even come out yet. Well, I mean, I played the beta, but I never played Racing CrossWorlds, so I'm going to just put it right there. Sega Superstars. It's pretty good. Yeah, I'm feeling there. Do you have more friends? Yeah, I do. That's funny. No, I don't have any friends. What are friends? Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. Really good. So good. Really good. Racing Transformed is better than... Maybe. I'll have to come back to that. Team Sonic Racing is... okay, but not great. I'd actually put 06. No. 06. I know you want to be good, but you need to stay back in okay. Dude really wants to be good. I mean, trust me. I know you wanted to be good. I believe you. That's why you're very high C, okay? I know you wanted to be good. I wanted you to be good. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. That's a party game. First party game. Really good game. Very solid game. First crossover game. It's really good. DS version, probably better than the Wii version for sure. And then the Olympic Games, Winter Games is better than that. The DS is alright. Not better than the Wii version though. Then we have the Wii version and 3DS version. Wii version of this is better than 3DS. Sochi is not better than... Not better. Just gets worse from here, really. Just gets so much worse. Actually, 3DS version is better than the Wii version though. And then this one... is better than Sochi, but not better than basically the originals, which is this one. Sonic at the Olympic Games. Okay. It's okay. What is that? I never played that. What is that? Sonic at Athletics. What is that? Sonic Shuffle. I've played that one. It's bad. Very bad. So bad. I didn't even finish this one. Pinball Party. It's good. Okay. It's actually okay. I mean, it's really good. It's really good. Really good. Sonic Battle. Um. Uh. There. I could tell you hate watching the last of your stream. Yeah, I did. I really, I didn't even finish it. To tell you the truth, I got to the very end with the boss fight, and then it turned out I didn't finish that island or whatever, and I'm like, nope, I'm done. I'm tired of wasting my time with this game. Chronicles of Dark Brotherhood. God. This game is awful. But it's not actually as bad as Colors Ultimate, so I'll just put it right there. I hated that game, but it's not as bad as these ones. Let me tell you. Murder Sonic the Hedgehog was really good. Like, really good. I'll put it right there. Right in the smack dab middle between Mania and Advance. It's really good. Rumble. Never played that one. Probably never will. Sonic Jump. Sonic Jump. Jump. It's okay. Fever is same thing, but better? I don't know. What's wrong with Ultimate? A lot of things. Sonic Dash. It's okay. Like, all the mobile games are pretty much okay. But Dash is probably better than Chronicles. Probably slightly. Because at least Sonic Dash, I can just stop and quit when I'm bored. Chronicles, you can't do that. You have to, like, keep playing. And because you want to beat the game. Dash is just, like, kind of just, like, what you want to do when you, like, want to, you know, just waste time, I guess. Dash Plus, I guess, is better than Dash because of no ads. Sonic Boom Dash 2 is worse than Sonic Dash. Yo, I love this song. What is it, though? It's Owl Lights from Sonic Lost World, the worst thing to play, but it has really good music. That's funny. It's really good music, but, like, it just... the level was not it. Do you think I'll one day see Sonic Shadow and they'll be my friends? Sure, keep hoping. I'm sure you'll get there eventually. Sonic Forces Speed Battle is better than Sonic Dash. Sonic Racing on Apple Arcade. Better than all the mobile games. It's really good. I like it. Sega Heroes. It's okay. Sonic Boom Rise a Lyric. Bad. Shadow Crystal. Okay. Boom Fire and Ice. Good. Speed Simulator. Is this really even a Sonic game? It's like more of a Roblox game with Sonic in it. But I guess it's good. I'll put it there because, like, I know it's super low. Listen, like, I know it's like in the B category. It's good, but like it's a Roblox game. Like, I don't feel right putting a Roblox game better than everything. I don't know. Don't feel right. Sonic X on the Leapster. It's really bad. Really bad. Very bad. Pretty bad. Terrible. Before the sequel is a fan game. After the sequel is a fan game. Time Twisted's a fan game. Fallen Star is a fan game. Robo Blast 2 is a fan game. This is a fan game. That's a fan game. That's a fan game. That's a fan game. And I don't know what the... Oh, Big's Fishing Event. Yeah, I think that's a fan game too. Okay, I guess I'll put the fan games in order. Rainbow. Yeah, it's pretty good. Horses Overclocked. Before the sequel is like the one that started them all, pretty much. Time Twisted's really good. Better than Forces. Fallen Star is better than Time Twisted. Sonic the Falling Star is actually probably better than Colors Rainbow. Just because, like, it's an actual game that they made. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and then... Robo Blast 2... Well, I actually... Robo Blast 2 is pretty good, though. And then... GT... Ring Racers. And then DX... That's probably how I'd put that. Life is a fan game. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Sonic Extreme, if it came out, would have been better than Flicky. That's not a game, so I'll put that at the bottom. Crackers never released. Racers, I played. Tails Music Maker, pretty bad. Game World, probably better than that, though. So, yeah, that's probably good right there. Never played. Okay, yep. Party games, yep, good. F, the worst, the worst. Yeah, I'm feeling that. Bad. Let's see. Colors is pretty bad, but not the worst. Shuffle probably would go before Runner's Adventure, if I'm being honest. 4 would probably... And it'd probably be right there where Runner's Adventure would stay. Labyrinth. Spinball's probably a little bit better than Labyrinth. So probably put Game Gear right next to it. Labyrinth is slightly better than Tales of Adventure. Not by a lot, but pretty much. So this is pretty much... Once you get to like Labyrinth, that's like D-. So, Spinball and Game Gear is like D. Runners is D. And then Sonic 4 Episode 1, 2, Shuffle, and Sonic Colors Ultimate are D+. Sega Heroes... Very low because it is a mobile game. Yeah, these are all mobile games. Like, not really my thing, but they're C- because why not? I mean, they're good games, but like, I'm not a huge mobile guy. But Sonic Racing is probably the best one. Dream Team's up here because it's the exception, because it's not just a stereotypical mobile game. It's actually a little bit better, but I'll get to Dream Team and its placement later. Shattered Crystal, not the worst. It's okay. Lost World's okay. So yeah, once you get to like Boom, after Boom, no, like right here, right between Sonic Racing and Sonic Boom, that's where you start the C category. Like normal C, this is all C-. This is C. And then Robots Beam Machine, Sega Sonic Bros. I'm feeling like I would like put that more like down here maybe. Secret Rings probably go up a little bit. Yeah, I'm feeling this. Fighters really. okay. Lost World's okay. Team Sonic Racing is okay. Sonic 06 is okay. And then Sonic Forces is B minus. So yeah, once you get to like Lost World, no. Once you get to Fighters, that's like all no. Once you get to Sonic 2 on Game Gear, that's all C+. Where is Sonic Boom Rise a lyric? Right here, bad. Sorry. I didn't really like it that much. Sonic Boom Fire and Ice is really good though. I'd probably put it slightly below Triple Trouble. Like, Colors DS is really good. Yeah, I'm feeling that. Unleashed Wii, probably better than Rivals 1 and 2. Sega Sonic's really good. Chaos is really good. Superstars. Yeah, I'm feeling that. So we have Sonic Colors, Hero, Shadow, Sonic Rush, Rush Adventure, Black Knight, Dream Team. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm feeling that. And then Advance 2 is better than Advance 3. Like, I'm pretty confident with A. Pretty confident with A. And S, I need to look over again. Need to look over A. You have a Shadow plushie? That's awesome. Yeah, I think that's good. And then S. Yeah, I'm feeling that. So, we have S+, we have Sonic XL Generations, Sonic Generations 3 and Knuckles, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, Sonic Adventure DX, and then for normal S, we have Sonic Frontiers Unleashed and Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is S-. And then we have A+, we have Sonic Advance 2, Sonic Advance 3, Sonic Mania, Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic Advance, Pocket Adventure, and that's A+. And then normal A is Sonic Riders, Sonic Riders Eve of Gravity, Sonic Colors, and then A- is Sonic RCD, All-Stars Racing, and Sega All-Stars Racing. And then we have B+, we have Sonic Colors DS, Hero, Shadow, Rush, Rush Adventure, Rush, and then normal B would be Sonic Black Knight, Sonic Dream Team, Sonic Unleashed Wii, Sega Sonic, Sonic Chaos, and then starting B- would be Rivals, and then all these would be basically B-. And this would be a very low B. Did I hear somebody? Who joined?
What's up?
Oh, hi, Retro.
What's up?
So I've kind of decided on my rankings here. I'm done. I'm just like organizing them now. So, are you back officially?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. So for S, we got Sonic XL Generations, regular Sonic Generations, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. Well, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure DX. Basically all the same games. Frontiers, Unleashed, and then Sonic 2. For A, we got Sonic Advance, 2, 3 Mania, Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic Advance, Pocket Adventure, Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, Colors R, Sonic CD, and the Sonic All-Star Racing games are all really good. And then we got Sonic Colors DS, Sonic Heroes, Shadow the Hedgehog, Rush Adventure, Black Knight, Dream Team, Unleashed, Sega Sonic, Sonic Chaos, Rivals 1 and 2, Superstars, Knuckles Chaotix, 3D Blast, Regular Sonic 1, Sonic Battle, bleh, I can't speak, Sonic Runners, Sonic Generations 3DS, Cosmo Fighter, Triple Trouble, Boom Fire and Ice, Sega Superstars Tennis, my god, I can't speak, Waka Waka Sonic Patrol Car, Sonic Speed Simulator, Pinball Party, Sonic Schoolhouse are all good. And then, because I was forced to gunpoint, I put Sonic Forces at good. I don't know why, but it's a very low B.
Sonic Forces at good?
It's B. It's a very low B because I was held at gunpoint. And then C,
B. That is too high.
Yeah. Sonic 06.
It should be S or D.
Sonic 06 is a very high C, and then we have Team Sonic Racing, Lost World, Fighters, the MASH system, Sonic 1 and 2, Drift 1 and 2.
Forces is at B, and then you have 06 at C is criminal. Like, if Forces is at B, then 06 should be at B, because we're literally, wow.
Okay, yeah, okay, fine. All right. You're right.
Like, who in the world had you at gunpoint for
that? You know who. So...
Jesus Christ.
But it's still a very high C, okay? Please don't get at me. Yeah. So we have at C Sonic Forces, Team Sonic Racing, Sonic Lost World, Sonic the Fighters, Sonic Master System 1 and 2, and the Game Gear versions as well as the same thing. Sonic Drift 1 and 2, Sonic Secret Rings, Tails Sky Patrol, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, Lost World, 3DS, Sonic Boom Shatter Crystal, Sega Sonic Bros, I guess, Sonic Racing, Sonic Force Speed Battle, pretty much all the mobile games by this point, Dash, Sonic at the Olympic Games, Dash 2, Sonic Jump, and Sega Heroes, and Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood are all at C. They're okay, but not great. And then D is category for bad. They're bad games, bad ports, whatever. So first, to start off, Sonic Colors Ultimate. The reason I say Sonic Colors Ultimate is because it's Sonic Colors, but in the worst way possible, but it still is pretty good because it's Sonic Colors, but it looks really bad. So it's bad, but really, it's the best bad that you can get out of Sonic, I think.
It's a bad port because of basically Blind Squirrel. Blind Squirrel basically have a terrible history of trying to put games on the Switch, so they were the wrong people to go to make Sonic Colors, to be honest. The only reason why I would still like Sonic Colors,
I'm sorry,
simply because it's Sonic Colors.
Mr. Hot Take, I love you, man. I love you, Mr. Hot Take. I really do, and I mean this in the best way possible. I do not mean to wish to offend you with Sonic Forces. I know you like Sonic Forces. I know if you had a tier list, you'd put this as best of the best. But I have to agree with him. It's not that good. It's like a okay at best. But the reason it's good, but like it's not better than 06. And that's what I'm saying.
I'll defend it. Like, I'll defend Forces.
How about this?
Like, it didn't come out as a broken.
You like that? How about that?
Same time,
you like that?
The lack of content is the problem. The lack of content in Sonic Forces is the problem.
I
The
mean, if
story
I
writing is also a problem.
honestly, if I was Unleashed though, I would have put this at the worst of the worst, or like the worst games ever conceived. So you're lucky I'm not like most
Because
YouTubers.
when it comes to Unleashed and Premier the Remedy, they're like, oh, everything out of the meta era was terrible. So let's put everything in the meta era to bad or mid. Out of the meta era. And I don't like how they do that. I don't like how they do that. And I don't like how they do that. I don't like how they do that. Like, I would say Sonic Forces is okay, and the reason why it's okay is, again, the story writing is terrible, and then not only that, the lack of content that the game should have, it just doesn't have it. That's why I would say Forces is okay. If it came out as a buggy mess, then I would say, yeah, this is terrible. This is worse than 06. Lack of content and buggy mess. But it's not, it didn't come out as a buggy mess. I can barely hear you. Did something happen?
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize I had my mic muted. Sorry. Um,
Yeah, you should check to see if you like if your chat if people can hear you.
yeah, they can hear me. Because when you stop hearing me is when basically I stop talking. Is when. So. The fact that they said above E is crazy. I don't even have an E. That's what I was saying. So. That's crazy. I don't think it's that bad. Like, Forces is not the worst. And it's not bad. It's just okay. And I feel like it's a good spot there. Like, it's not the best. It's not good. It's not bad. It's not the worst of the worst. It's okay. It's okay. We're alright. Sonic 4 and D is crazy. I'd say C, honestly. So Jamari thinks that Sonic 4 deserves to be in C.
He is high. He is high. He is high. Tell me why Sonic 4 should be in C.
Why? Retro's asking why Sonic 4 should be in C.
Give me a good reason why Sonic 4 should be in C.
The Gaming Rift is the guy who said Forces Defenders are idiots and SA2 is one of the worst Sonic games. Huh. The Gaming Rift is the guy who said Forces Defenders are idiots and SA2 is one of the worst Sonic games. Huh.
Like, I really want to know why Sonic 4 should be in C.
You really want to know?
Cause literally Sonic 4 Episode 2 can be in C, but Sonic 4, no, that should be in D.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Like, I do not see why that. I don't know. I don't see why Sonic 4 should be in C. No, that's the D&D.
Apparently, SA2 or episode 2 needs to be in C. So episode 2 needs to be in C apparently.
Like, I would say episode two, Sonic 4 episode 2 can be in C, but like Sonic 4 like episode 1 not be. No. Shoot, shoot, like y'all better hope, like y'all better be grateful I'm not like a crazy classic like fanboy, because if I was, then shoot, Sonic 4 episode 1 and episode 2 would literally be at the lowest of the low, because all like classic Sonic fans do not like classic Sonic fans do not like Sonic 4 episode 1 and 2. They do not like any of those games.
I think it's okay, but I don't. Why would Sonic 4 episode 2 be like okay? Like I just is it? I think it's bad. I don't really.
Cause it adds more to the game to what at least I would think Sonic 4 episode 1 should have had. Like, I feel like everything that Sonic 4 episode 2 should have been in Sonic 4 episode 1. Shoot, literally the game, if they had Sonic like 4 episode 3, then damn, I would think that everything that was in Sonic 4 episode 3 should have been in 1. But the fact that they were trying to basically go in order like it was like the classic Sonic games.
I just don't see it. I just don't see it.
But like, if you put Sonic 4 episode like 2 in D, I won't even argue with it, because it's like I wouldn't say the game is good. It's okay. It's like on the edge of being bad, but it's okay to me.
I'm. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't know. Like I don't know. I just don't. I just personally didn't think the Sonic 4 games were that bad. Honestly, they weren't the greatest, yeah, but it was at least an okay 2D game. I don't know. I just don't. I mean, what about them are like, okay, so the way I see it is okay is basically like, you know, okay is like they have some redeemable things about them. So like what is good that overrides the bad to make it okay of Sonic 4? That's what I'm like trying to get at. Like what is good about Sonic 4 that I can look at and be like, okay, yeah, that's good.
Sonic 4 episode 2 has like this team mechanic between Sonic and Tails, which I think is fun to me.
I mean, but the team mechanic kind of like hinders the pacing too. Like if you're trying to go fast, but you can't go fast, you can't have the opportunity of like feeling the, you know, the higher routes and all that. They have like routes where you can go faster and than others, but like when you're trying to go fast, but then you have to do a team mechanic to progress through this. It's like sometimes you have to like there's sections where you have to like mash the button to like do stuff, and it's just I don't know. it kind of kills the pacing a little bit, I think, compared to how I like to play Sonic. Pacing a little bit, I think, compared to how I like to play Sonic. I don't know about you guys, but like the way I like to play Sonic is what I liked about Sonic, especially the original games, is like the faster you go, like the better you know the gameplay and the level design, the faster you can be able to go in each stage. I like that.
I'm like,
That's
that point, that's basically the whole argument between Sonic 2 and Sonic 3, to be honest. So where it's like people like the fast pacing, and then Sonic like, and then some people basically like the platforming. But like, even though with me, like I constantly keep like saying this sometimes, that I really think that like most Sonic fans really keep forgetting that Sonic is a platformer. That there's supposed to be platforming in it.
Yeah, I know that Sonic is like a speed, but also a platformer. But like he's a speed and platformer. Like the one thing that separates Mario from Sonic is not the platforming; it's the speed and how fast Sonic can go, based on how good you know the level design. And yeah, Sonic 1 started he's a platformer, but Sonic 2 is really, what's really good about that one is it mixes platforming and speed. It's more about speed than say like Sonic 3 or 1, but it's like it brought in the idea of having speed and maintaining speed over a period of time of learning the level design. And I feel like that...
It's mostly speed than platforming, though. That's what I've been trying to say. Mostly what Sonic
Not really. Because if you go, like... If you go through, like, some of the other the other levels, like, once you get to Metropolis Zone, it's all, like... There's a lot of speed traps in Metropolis Zone and, like, further on later in the levels. Like, sure, like, Chemical Plant and Emerald Hill and all those earlier stages are, like, mostly speed. You don't really have to think about them. But, like, once you get to Metropolis Zone, it's kind of different. You have to start thinking a little bit. Like Oil Desert and all that, you have to, like, kind of start thinking about the level design and actually platforming.
The one stage at the end, basically. So the one stage at the end, basically.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, so then most of, like, 90% of the game is literally mostly speed.
But I was talking about, like, Metropolis Zone, Oil Desert...
Oil Palace.
Oil Ocean, I think is what it's called. Let me double check. Oil Ocean Zone from Sonic 2. Yeah, that one. That one...
So that was speeding, though.
But it had a lot of speed traps. That's when they start adding speed traps into the level design. Like, you have to... And if you go the lower pathway as well, there's a lot of more speed traps down there. But I think... A lot of the earlier stages do have a lot of, like, speed-oriented, but... Sonic, like, in Casino Night and all that, does have, like, those, like, barrels that can, crush you, and then, or those, like, blocks that can, like, crush you and all that, and they have, like, I don't know, there's, like, multiple pathways in there, so that's what I kind of like about Sonic 2 is the multiple pathways, but going back to, like, guess the main topic of this is... The reason is that it kills the pacing in episode 2, though, is because it kind of, like, drags a little bit when it comes to, like... I don't know. I'm trying to, like, say it in a way that makes sense. Because the team mechanic is fine, but there's that little stop. Like, that, if it was, like, instantaneous, like, boom, like Mania, like, when you pair up with Tails, you know how in Mania, how they do it in, or, like, Sonic, the mobile ports? How they have you buddy up with Tails that way, and it's like more instantaneous. But in Sonic 4 Episode 2, there's that like little stutter and that little like waiting period where you have to wait for Tails and you have to do the little animation and then you go. I don't know. It's more of a nitpicky thing than anything, but it is there. But I don't think
I already walked from Target all the way back. From Target. Yes. Yes. Because the buses weren't. The buses don't really.
The only
run
reason
like
why people
that
find
during,
Sonic
like,
4 horrendous
during the weekends. You know where I was on Friday.
The only reason why people find Sonic 4 horrendous is because it's called Sonic 4. I mean, that is a valid criticism, though. The only reason why people, but like that's the only reason why people hate Sonic 4 is because it's called Sonic 4. I mean, it's a good reason to hate Sonic 4 though. Like if it was like a generic like normal, and it wasn't called Sonic 4, then yeah. I mean, I don't know. The title alone is kind of like it's not Sonic 4, but like I get like as a game, but it's still not. I don't know. Like I would still play Sonic 4, but I would still play like Sonic Shuffle or Sonic Spinball or Boom Rise a Lyric if I really hated myself. So actually, matter of fact, Boom Rise a Lyric is the worst of the worst. Hold up. That's garbage. Hold on. Why'd I have it at D? That is garbage.
I told you it's the worst game of all. I told you it's the worst Sonic game of all time.
I know. I just noticed that too. I'm like, why did I have that at D?
Like, no offense, Lily. I'm like, again, you have the right to like that game, but at the same time, it's the worst Sonic game of all time.
I like the game to be follow-up to Sonic 3 is terrible, but gameplay-wise, I thought it was okay. You know what? It's a mobile game too, so you know what? Fine, I put it at okay. There you go.
The only thing I can't really defend about Sonic 4 though in Sonic 4 Episode 2.
Episode 1 though is garbage, okay? Episode 1 is garbaggio.
It is.
So can we agree that Sonic 4 Episode 1 is still bad, even if Episode 2 gets to be okay? Because Episode 1 is terrible. That's the only one I can't agree on. I can agree on Episode 2. You've convinced me. You've convinced me. Good job. You've convinced me. But Episode 1, I don't know. Episode 1, I don't know. I don't know if I can agree on that. Yeah, I agree. 2 is miles better than Episode 1, gameplay-wise and graphically. Yep, okay. I think we can agree upon that. Alright, any other disputes here? Any other ones that you want to change my mind about? You can change my mind about Sonic Schoolhouse being good, because I want to see if someone can convince me that it's not good. I'm like,
that's literally just a freaking. It's literally just a like an educational game.
I know, but it's so funny. I love it. I know I'm probably gonna have to bring it down to okay, but like I liked it. Hey Retro, can you make the case that it's okay though, or do you think it's good?
Why does Sonic need an educational game?
I don't know. I mean, compared to like Sonic X or some of the other Sonic games in here, it is the best educational game. It teaches you math, English, you know. I don't know.
Like, I literally think like, to be honest, I feel like all the educational games should basically deserve their own tier.
So what do you think about Sonic Schoolhouse? Do you think it should come down or stay up?
I just feel like all the educational games deserve their own tier. Because they're not actually Sonic games to me, they're educational games to me. It's just that Sonic is on the box so kids won't want to buy it. All in all, it's just an educational game for like kids to learn. So it's like, again, I feel like educational games should have their own tier.
We only have 2 educational games, I think, though, because Sonic X and the Leapster is educational, and then we have Sonic Schoolhouse. I guess I can make an O tier for that. Oh. Yeah, that's not gonna do. Sonic. Wait. I'd give it a 6C at best. You don't think Sonic 06 is good? Really?
I don't think Sonic 06 is good.
You don't think Sonic 06 is good?
I'm like, it's literally a buggy mess.
It's better than Forces, though.
The literal thing is, what I could say about Forces as a defense to Forces is that at least Forces didn't come out as a broken mess. I would say that, oh yeah, 06 has more ambition, but goddamn, did it come out as a broken mess.
I guess, yeah, but I don't know.
The only thing I would say with Forces is that, Forces lacks ambition. It lacks content. Well, it has a slight tiny bit of ambition. The ambition was kind of like there, but like the problem is that Pontac and Graf was writing it, so.
Hey, I said C-. I was generous. Sonic 06 at C-? No. I like Sonic 06. It has good music. No, I don't agree with that. Because in this category we have Forces and Secret Rings. Like, come on. I would say Sonic 06 is better than Forces for sure. Maybe Secret Rings is like a little bit, I don't know. I think Secret Rings is pretty garbage though. Because like the motion controls are not there. Which is better, Lost World or Forces?
I like Lost World over Forces.
Lost World over Forces? Okay.
Like I literally just like Carboni running 456. I would defend the hell out of Lost World because Lost World is
Well,
not bad.
what about Forces versus Secret Rings?
I'm like, at least Forces has better controls.
That's true. Is 06 better than the Lost World and Forces though? Because I personally think 06 is because it has better music.
The only thing that I would say is that 06 had
Way better
06
music.
has better music. Again, the game just came out as a buggy mess in the fit. Yeah, the game came out as an unfit. Yeah,
I would rather play
an
06.
unfinished buggy mess though.
I'd rather play Sonic 06 than Lost World again, but that's me.
That is insane.
Cause like 06 might be a buggy mess, but it's a fun buggy mess. And the story is pretty good. Besides Sonic's story, like Shadow and Silver's story is really good. You got Super Sonic Finale, and you got like the 4Kids voice actors as well. You have to clue into the story as well. Story is really good. Music's really good. The gameplay is decent.
I don't know about that was the story.
It was a good story. It was a good story.
No,
it
literally
was.
the only thing I would say with the story is that like Silver, the story has good writing. Shadow's story has good writing. Sonic's story is terrible. Sonic's story is just there.
Hey.
And he's the main,
he had the best
the
gameplay though.
character.
He had the best gameplay.
Sonic's story is just there, and he's the main character. That is BS.
No, but Sonic has the best gameplay. He might have the worst story, but he has the best gameplay.
He literally got the Mario treatment. Let's go save the princess. Let's go save. Oh, the princess is in another castle. We gotta go save the princess again. Oh, the princess has Final Fantasy BS story. Oh, I can't cry, otherwise this monster will come out. What? Is this a Sonic game or am I playing Final Fantasy?
But the gameplay is the best out of all the stories. To me, Sonic has the worst story but the best gameplay. Shadow has the best story but like kinda sorta. Because like the best arc, I think, out of all the characters, and then Silver like has the best story, kind of like Sonic and Silver's story is kind of the opposite to me. Because Sonic is like the best gameplay, but like not really good story. But like Silver's is really good story with not the best gameplay, and then Shadow is just like good gameplay and good story. So it's like you have good, bad. Kind of like really good on both, and then good bad again. So like Sonic 06, best gameplay for Sonic, worst story. There was Silver, it's like bad gameplay but good story, and then Shadow is like good story and kind of good gameplay. But I don't think Shadow's gameplay is nearly as good as Sonic, because Sonic is a little bit faster than Shadow. But
I mean, the reason for that is Shadow's like level design is more combat oriented.
Yeah, and I don't necessarily agree with that in terms of like how Shadow should play. Sonic's story was him being a simp, but gameplay was alright. Shadow was great all around, the best Shadow we ever got. Silver's story was fine, but terrible gameplay. Yeah, I can understand that. Uh,
What you mean Sonic was being a simp? That was a one-way thing. It was Elise simping for Sonic.
oh yeah,
Elise
yeah,
kissed Sonic.
that
What?
is true. That is true. That is true. That is true though. He's got you there. That is true. Sonic didn't like, kind of like, didn't really. It didn't really seem like he had like. There was this one moment where he like giggled like really cutely and was kind of shy, but you could argue that that was because like she was complimenting him and he wasn't expecting to be complimented in that moment. It's kind of like an off guard, kind of like shy, like anime, kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like an anime, kind of like when a character would blush out of like embarrassment. That's not like saying that that character likes said character. It's just you're blushing out of embarrassment. It's like blushing is a normal embarrassment thing, especially like an anime setting, you know?
And one of the anime tropes.
Yeah, it's like one of those anime tropes. Now Sonic was straight up rizzing Elise, but he didn't know he was rizzing up Elise. Like, Sonic could literally say anything in any moment, and I feel like Elise would still kind of like Sonic. It's kind of the same thing for Amy. It's like, Sonic doesn't really have to do much for Amy to be like, I love you, and all that, so... At least with Amy, she's known him for a while. Elise, like, only knew him for a day, and then she was like, started liking him. I'm like, what the heck? This is weird. Well, she's a human princess, which I know they're not real, but like, I don't know. It's just weird. But yeah, I feel like I'm good with that. I feel like we're good with that. So, how are we gonna do timeline? How are we gonna do timeline? Character quiz? Sonic shipping? We can do some Sonic shipping, guys. Let's reset though. Cause oh yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, here we go. I love Knuckles' theme. Wild Kenya, let's go. Ecadona, that's what I'm representing. Never seen a might haul spit like a menace. Wild Kenya, fun and gotta chase. Yeah, Rouge, she's sexy and smooth. A double cross by thieves that's out for my jewels. Okay, sorry. I just had to sing along. I can't. That Knuckles songs go hard. Anyway, like, bro. Come here and eat, play dough. Come on. Okay, I don't know how I want to do the timeline though. I have updates from my computer. Do they have a timeline thing on here? Sonic timeline. Sonic timeline. They have a Marvel Cinematic Universe timeline. Let's just do this one. Every Sonic game. That's not every Sonic game ever. What the heck? You lied to me. All Sonic games updated. Do they have You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna just go back to the one I had before, and then just reset it. Let's see. What happened?
What?
Oh, sorry, my stream just like disconnected. What the heck? Anyway, we're back putting the timeline together now. So we have the classic, adventure, dark, meta, and new era. It's split up into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 eras. Even though we don't necessarily have 5 eras, you can debate the eras as you wish, but that's the way we're going to do things. We're going to do classic, adventure, dark, meta, and new era. The new era representing our current era we're living in now, if you guys didn't know. So I'm going to Sonic timeline, Sonic Japanese website, Sonic Chan. I can't spell channel, guys. Okay, here we go. Sega JP, Sonic Channel. Where was the Sonic timeline at? Was it Sonic Channel? What is this? Staff blog. Hello everyone, I'm Sonic. Sonic Staff Channel staff member. I've been waiting for you. What? You've been waiting for me? What? Whoa, that's kind of creepy. That's kind of creepy. Why is Sonic Channel staff member waiting for me? That's kind of weird. I'm matching to answer the quiz. The quiz image was here. Now I will announce the correct answer. Here are the correct answers. Jaja in. It was Knuckles. He would look forward to participating in the next character quiz, and today's Sonic Channel update is here. Mania. It seems to be a person who is enthusiastically passionate about things. But what exactly is Sonic's passion for? I don't know. What do you guys think Sonic's passion is for? I hope you all think about it. I hope everyone will try to draw it. What do you think Sonic's passion is about? On Pride Month. You can never know. Let's see. Is it Sega Japan? Ah, here we go. Yes. This is what I was looking for. You want to translate? We can read this in Hebrew, Greek. That's awesome. Okay. We want to find English. Where's English? Where is it? There it is. Okay. History. We want history. What? No, we want... Do we... What? This is the history of the Sonic game. I want... This is not the right thing. Is it under character? Where's Sonic World History? Oh, there it is. It's under character. Okay. So we have World Story here. And we have prehistory. But let's go to the first Sonic game. Actually, let's read some of this, shall we? History has been repeating itself with Dark Gaia, destroying the Earth, and Light Gaia, healing and healing over millions of years. And then we have the ancients taking refuge on Earth with the Chaos Emeralds. A small number of his descendants who fled to a place called the Mystic Ruin built the Temple of the Master Emerald. With the passage of hundreds of thousands of years, the ancients eventually became Chao. Okay. And then the Earth is destroyed by Dark Gaia, by the Gaia manuscripts. Okay. And then we have spaceship from Babylon Rogues. Ark of the Cosmos, I think is what they're trying to say here. The Wrath of Chaos. Chaos destroys Knuckles' heritage or tribe or whatever, and raids the Temple of the Master Emerald in an attempt to steal the Master Emerald. In doing so, his companion Chao is sacrificed, and the Echidna tribe is destroyed by the enraged Chaos. Okay. Pretty much stuff we already know. Black Arms dropped the Temple of Flying on Earth Griffith. Okay. An ancient civilization. The combat robot Gizoid is created. One of them was later named Emerald. Black Doom and Professor J. Yep, so we start the Shadow being created. The Ark is destroyed by Gizoid, so the Gizoids are created and they destroy it or something. And then we get Maria being killed by the gun soldiers. Pretty standard stuff. I'm guessing Gerald also dies around this time. Somewhere in this time before the 10 years later, I'm assuming Gerald also dies. Yep, Gerald is imprisoned and executed. There you go. All right, alternate history by Sonic and Ellis. Who's Ellis? Ares. Ellis and Ares? Who are these characters? Who is Ellis and Ares? Okay. Music's loading. Rich, are you still there?
Yeah.
What you doing?
Editing video.
Okay. Who's Eris and Ellis? Who's that?
No.
Eris and Ellis.
No.
Eris and Ellis.
Oh?
They're in Sonic 06 apparently.
I think me saying who should answer your answer, but I don't know these characters. Who?
Who? That didn't really answer my question, no, but I think it's supposed to say Elise is what I think it's supposed to be saying. So Sonic and Eris travel back in time to blow out the flames of Solaris, which is the beginning of the tragedy. Yep, this is Elise. Yep. Sonic and Elise travel back in time to blow out the flames of Solaris, which is the beginning of the tragedy. As a result, the Solaris experiment did not fail. The world was saved from crisis, and the devastated future became a powerful world. However, in the series of events has never happened in history. Well, I guess we got official confirmation Sonic 06 never happened. It says right here, the series of events leading up to it never happened in history. That's crazy. Okay. What? King Soliana fails an experiment. Okay. Thought you said they never happened in history. So they never happened in history, but we're still gonna list the events anyway. All right. Cool, I guess. Sonic fights off Dr. Eggman, who attacks South Island. Yep. Okay, so we got Sonic 1. So let's go back to our tier list. So Sonic 1 is the first in the timeline that we know so far. And then we have Sonic CD. Okay. Where's Sonic CD? There it is. After a fateful encounter with Sonic on Little Planet, Amy in Japan, gets involved in Dr. Eggman's evil deeds and is kidnapped by Metal Sonic. Sonic defeated Metal Sonic to rescue Emmy and crush Dr. Eggman's ambitions. Pretty standard stuff, guys. Death Egg crashes into Angel Island. We get Sonic 2. Sonic and Tails work together to repel Dr. Okay, it doesn't actually tell us how Sonic and Tails met. So it doesn't say Sonic and Tails met in Sonic 2. It just says Sonic and Tails work together to repel. Okay. We'll come back to that later. But let's keep reading. Master Emerald. Dr. Eggman tricks Knuckles into stealing the Master Emerald. Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles work together to destroy the Death Egg and thwart Eggman's ambitions. Over with them restored an Angel Island to return to the sky. Okay, so you get Sonic and Knuckles, but the implication is Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Mysterious Stone, Phantom Ruby, Dr. Eggman. Okay, so we have Sonic Mania. For some reason. So we have Sonic 3 and Knuckles, which is the implication. Then we have Sonic Mania Plus. Wait, no, hold on. We have Sonic Mania. And then Sonic Mania Plus. Okay. Yeah. So let's read it. Dr. Eggman thwarts Jim with powerful called Phantom Ruby, and the power sends him Tails Knuckles into various worlds after being repelled by Sonic and the others. Dr. Eggman left his hands and disappeared across time and space into the world of modern Sonic Forces. The Battle of Phantom Ruby. After saving the world with modern Sonic, so this is classic Sonic travels back, or travels to the future again after, wait, when does Generations take place? We'll sort that all out later. I'm assuming Generations takes place sometime before Mania. So, I guess. We'll come back to that later. Because the classic timeline is kind of like in shambles right now. Sonic returned to the original time. Okay, as he changes the flying Phantom Ruby. Rescues comrades, defeating Dr. Eggman, who had once had the Phantom in his hand. Peace of the world is restored once again. Never really tells you what happens to the Phantom Ruby, though. Maybe the Phantom Ruby might show up in another game. I don't know. Dr. Eggman, the Bounty Hunter. Okay, so this is Sonic Superstars. Where is that at? Where's Sonic Superstar? Where's Sonic Superstar? There it is. So that's part of the classic timeline. Okay. The Age of Modern Sonic. Okay, so if you guys don't know what I'm doing is just putting it in timeline. And then after that, I'm going to discuss what other games may or may not be canon based off the timeline that we already established as canon. Go away! Okay. Sonic Episode 4 and 2. Fierce battle. Metal Sonic is resurrected. However, Sonic once again wins a fierce battle with Metal Sonic and wins the Death Egg Mach 2 was destroyed and Dr. Eggman's ambitions were dashed. So this has a little bit of implication. So do you take this as Metal Sonic only shows up in Sonic 4? Because that might mean a little bit of implications for the rest of the timeline. Because, yeah, Mania does feature Metal Sonic, but it's because of the Phantom Ruby that Metal Sonic shows up. And he's also on Little Planet again. So you could argue he's left on Little Planet again after Mania. So are we implying that Sonic 4 is the first time we see Metal Sonic after Mania? I can buy that. I'll explain why later, but I can explain how Metal Sonic can show up before Sonic Mania. Like, can show up in other games after Sonic CD, but also before Sonic Mania. But also have no appearances after Mania. I'll try to explain that, maybe, hopefully soon. Sonic and Friends saved the world from perfect chaos, so we got Sonic Adventure, yep. So we're Sonic Adventure. There it is. Starts the adventure timeline, there we go. Sonic Shuffle, okay. Luma the Guardian Spirit of Imaginary Malinary. Oh god. Imaginary World summon Sonic and the others to avoid from Imaginary World. Okay. Dr. Eggman awakens Shadow and tries to use them to conquer the world, but is reversed. Regains his true memories with the help of Amy. He teamed up with Sonic and risked himself to save the world. Okay, so we have Sonic Adventure 2 now. Retro, you there?
Yep.
Uh, okay, so we have Sonic Advance 2. Where's that at?
Oh my god, Street Fighter 6.
Then we have Sonic Heroes. And then Shadow, okay. And then we have Sonic Battle.
And then all my other stuff is supposed to be downloading.
Sonic Advance 3. Sonic Rush. Where's Rush? We all good? We all good? We all good?
I might make some gamers with my new cup.
Alright. Where's Sonic Rush? I don't see it.
Don't care, never bother.
There it is.
Time to break the sound.
Sonic 06.
Gonna be a quitter, and I'm
I'll go ahead and bring Unleashed up because I know it's coming. Alright, so we have 06. Where is that at? There it is. So I have 06, Unleash. Riders. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. So that's after 06. And then Sonic Rush Adventure. Okay. Okay. Sonic Rider Zero Gravity. Then we have Sonic Unleashed. Okay. Sonic Colors for some reason. And then Sonic X-Shao Generation. Sonic Free Riders. For some reason, what the heck? Why is Free Riders canon? I still don't understand. Like Retro, why is Free Riders canon? I don't understand.
I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense.
Does it add more to the Babylon Road story?
I don't. Not really. Doesn't really do anything except annoy me.
Dude, I really can't tell you then, because that's not like I played it.
I played it, but like it didn't really. It wasn't really important. It didn't really seem. I guess it's just yet another Grand Prix. I guess that's why it, because like they're trying to showcase like all the Grand Prix and kind of like catch you up with what Jet's been doing since, I don't know. Couldn't really tell you. All right, now where is Free Riders? Oh, so terrible. I hate my eyes, and my eyesight is so bad. There it is. Lost World.
Whoa.
Team Sonic Racing. For some reason. Sonic Forces. And then Sonic Frontiers. Where did it go? It's right there. There we go. Alright, so this is the stuff we know is canon. Based on the timeline. So, I'm going to venture to say, since Advance 2 and 3 are here, that Sonic Advanced is also canon. I know nothing significant happens, but I'm definitely convinced that it does happen at some point. Now, Advanced probably should be before Adventure. Reason being is because it shows the Tornado 1 in Sonic Advance. So if it's canon, which it should be since Advance 2 is here, Advance 1 takes place before Sonic Adventure because of the fact that Tornado 1 shows up in Sonic Advance. At the very end, when Tails is flying and you see Supersonic, Tails is flying, then Tornado 1, which is the tornado that gets shot down in Sonic Adventure. That's why it's before Adventure. So, yeah. Let's see here. So, Sonic Mania. So, we were talking about the Metal Sonic problem. So, we have Sonic Mania. Metal Sonic shows back up at Little Planet again. But because of the Phantom Ruby. But I think it actually is Metal Sonic here that we're fighting. So, I would think that Metal Sonic could show up sometime between 3 and Mania, and here's why. Because we have Knuckles Chaotix that takes place a few months after Sonic 3, and a lot of like Knuckles Chaotix characters, like they have references to the Chaotix, and not only that, but they also have Metal Sonic in there, who gets destroyed in Knuckles Chaotix, and you could argue that he could also show up in Mania right after, because Eggman basically has him already in Chaotix. You could say, oh, he shows up on Little Planet again because that's where Metal Sonic and them first fought again. Because Sonic and Metal Sonic don't actually encounter each other in Knuckles Chaotix, but they do in Mania. So I think it can work. So we have Sonic 4 Episode 1 and 2 as well. That is canon as well. So okay. So yeah, Knuckles Chaotix for sure. Sonic R, I'm not too sure. Fighters though. Here's why. So Fighters introduces a lot of characters as well, like Bean the Dynamite. And Bean the Dynamite is a character that shows up in Sonic Mania. It doesn't make sense for Sonic Mania to have a character that never's been introduced to the canon, so it can't be a callback to something that doesn't exist. So I think it has to exist sometime in the timeline. Or he has to exist sometime for like the Egg Robos to copy their data from. So I feel like Sonic Fighters has to take place before Mania. Sonic Triple Trouble is another one that has to be canon. And here's why. Triple Trouble introduces Fang, or Knack the Weasel in America, but we know him as Fang the Hunter, Fang the Sniper here. In Japan, and also he's been renamed several times, but we now know him as Fang the Hunter, or Fang the Sniper. Fang shows up first in Triple Trouble. He's copied in Mania and shows up in Mania later on, and also shows up in Superstars later on. It's weird for him to show up in Mania, for Superstar to take place after Mania, but Mania also has another copy data of Fang from a previous title that we don't know of. So either there's a title in between here that hasn't released yet, or it's safe to assume Triple Trouble has to be canon, because Triple Trouble features Fang, which if Mania or Superstars takes place before Mania and Superstars isn't when he debuts, Mania also features Fang as like he copied his data or whatever, then we would have to assume he would exist at some point or somewhere in this timeline. It makes sense to introduce him here in Triple Trouble. Now Triple Trouble also features Metal Sonic, but let's remember Mania is like the time period where he gets stranded on Little Planet again, and this is where he can show up in Sonic 4. So Mania, because Super Sonic doesn't feature Metal Sonic at all, unless you like customize your character to be one. But Mania sees Metal Sonic stranded on Little Planet at the end of that game, and Sonic 4 has him there on Little Planet. So you could argue that it's a Mania where he gets stranded on Little Planet, and then that's where Sonic 4 can take place. This makes sense to me. So, and then yeah, Sonic Superstars. Let's see here. I don't think Sonic R has to be canon because it doesn't really feature anything like major or anything, so I'm fine with that not being canon. Master System, I'm fine with that not being canon. Sonic 2...
Sonic...
Go ahead.
Wait, Sonic R doesn't even have a story, so why would that be canon?
It has a manual, but that's about it. It has a manual, so it kind of has a story that they slapped onto it, but... Sonic 2's manual tells us how Sonic and Tails met. So, I guess put that in before the game. Sonic manual tells us how Sonic and Tails met. Also, Origins kind of shows us a little animation of how Tails met based on that manual. So, the manuals are still canon. So, yeah, but the one thing I'm probably going to get a lot of controversy about is Sega Sonic the Hedgehog's placement. Now, Sega Sonic the Hedgehog, once again, Sonic Mania features characters, aka Mighty and Ray. You could argue they show up in Mania, like that's their first debut. But I don't know. Like, Sega Sonic the Hedgehog didn't really fit anywhere else on the timeline very nicely. But there's something key in Sonic 1's manual that made me question a few things. Sonic 1's manual says that Sonic and Eggman have met previously on another adventure before. We don't know which adventure that is. In Sega Sonic the Hedgehog, he has robots that don't have flickies in them. But Sonic the Hedgehog does. And then in the manual of Sonic the Hedgehog, it says that out of retaliation for Sonic defeating him a few times, or multiple times, Eggman starts putting Sonic's friends into badniks, or robots. So out of retaliation, it's Eggman puts his friends into machines. So I would suggest that Sonic met Mighty and Ray way before anybody else, and it actually takes place before Sonic 1. It can work, because no Spin Dash is in Sega Sonic the Hedgehog. There's no Metal Sonic, no Tails or Knuckles yet. He's not putting flickies into badniks yet. So this is kind of like, it can work. I think this placement can work. So yeah. Pocket Adventure is another one I want to be canon, but it just can't be, because like it doesn't have a story. So okay, now we're going to get into some really murky territory. So I'm fine with this so far, but the thing that bothers me is no secret rings in Black Knight, and that would be fine if they weren't canon, but the problem is you have a Sonic Generations, or Sonic X Shadow Generations in this case, because they reference events from those games. They mention genies and magic bottles and all that, so we know Secret Rings at least has to be canon, and we can assume Black Knight is also canon based on that he does the storybook stuff. So the storybook games are canon. Where to put them on the timeline, I don't know, but I'd probably put them in between Riders and Unleashed, maybe. I'm feeling that. And then Black Knight I would put after Unleashed, because we know for a fact that at the end of Sonic Unleashed, Amy asks you on a date, and in Black Knight at the beginning, Amy and Sonic are going to go on a date until he gets summoned in Arthurian legend. As we weren't learned at the end, he was actually on a date, and that other chili dog was for Amy. So Black Knight takes place after Sonic Unleashed. So yeah, I'm feeling that for sure. Sonic, let's see. Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bee Machine is based on Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic Spinball. Features characters from the Sad AM show and the Archie comics. So those aren't canon because they feature American Sonic characters, and they never show up back up again in any of the other games. Sad AM and Archie both are not canon, nor is Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog canon. So those games are not canon. Sonic Chaos features 6 Chaos Emeralds. So it'd have to be before Sonic 2, but it features Tails, which is weird. So I don't think that's canon. I think that's in a separate timeline. Sonic 2 Master System same thing. Sonic and Tails already met, so it'd have to take place after the Sonic 2 manual, and it'd have to be weird for the Sonic 2 manual Genesis port to be before and then Mash System, and then it's just too weird. So I'm kind of discarding them because it's like they kind of have a weird spot in the timeline that I don't really think makes sense for a coherent timeline. We have Sonic Adventure, Shuffle, Advance 2 leads into Heroes, Shadow the Hedgehog takes place months after Heroes. Then we have Battle in Advance 3. Okay. Yeah. And then I guess Rush 06, Riders, Rush Adventure. I think it's pretty much good for the timeline. I mean, Runners does have a story though, but I don't think it's canon. It's a mobile game. Sonic Generations is the same as Sonic X Shadow Generation. Now Rivals introduce, like the Game Gear games, introduce a problem with Eggman Nega. I said it right. I always pause before saying it, just make sure I say it right. So we have a problem with Eggman Nega, and the problem is he shows up like way earlier on in Sonic Rush. Now, if Rush is to be believed as canon, which it is according to the timeline, Rush features Eggman Nega as an alter ego of Eggman from another dimension. Same with Rush Adventure. Doesn't really contradict Rush at all in that regard. But Sonic Rivals says that he is a future descendant of Dr. Eggman. So either one or two things are happening. Either it's not canon, or Eggman Nega is lying. Either one could be possibly true, but both can't be true at the same time. So I'm gonna go with the idea that Rivals is canon. And here's why. So I've been debating this for a little while. And the reason I'm debating this is because the reason I'm debating that as the timeline is because of this. Because it does introduce the problem, but Silver does get reintroduced in Rivals. And we know Silver knows Sonic by generations. Because Silver shows up at the end of Sonic's birthday party. So we know that they know each other at some... And Sonic Colors DS. Where's Sonic Colors DS? Sonic Colors DS is also canon. Because Mother Whiffs shows up in Team Sonic Racing in the background. So this Sonic Colors DS has to be canon. If Team Sonic Racing is. And in that, Silver already knows Sonic. And Blaze. Somehow. So Rivals has to be canon. Because Rivals is the only way you get Silver before Generations. So Rivals 1 and 2 are canon. And then that, I would put them in between Riders and Rush Adventure for that. Let's see. So yeah. Let's see. Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog is another game that I feel like should be canon, and here's why. Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog features Sage as a character, and I feel like I don't know. I feel like it should be canon. Like it should. I know it's an April Fool's joke, but there's nothing about the story that contradicts anything about the story. And Amy can't have a birthday. Like, it's Amy's birthday. Like, give her her own birthday. Like, come on. How is Amy's birthday a joke? I don't understand. So I would consider Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog canon. Hopefully. And we know for a fact Dream Team is also canon. And takes place sometime after Frontiers. So I would put Frontiers, Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, and then I would have Sonic Dream Team right after the Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. And I think that's good. And I don't know if Sonic Racing CrossWorlds has a story, but if it does, then it probably will be canon, but I don't know yet, so I don't think I can put it on the timeline just yet. But if it does have a story, then I think it's been stated before it might be canon, but I don't know. But we'll have to see about that. But right now, we have Sega Sonic the Hedgehog, and then we have and then Sonic 1, Sonic CD. Because Sonic 1's manual states that Sonic met Eggman on a previous timeline, and out of rebellion for stopping Eggman, he put his friends into flickies, his flickies and his friends into robots. This is based on the Sonic 1 manual. And we can fit Sega Sonic in there because, you know, it's like that features robots without flickies in them, or animals in them, so that kind of works here. And then we got Sonic CD taking place after. Sonic CD has basically a terrible spin dash in the original Sonic CD, but it does feature a somewhat of a spin dash, so you could argue that CD kind of like gameplay wise also complements Sonic 1 in a lot of respects. So gameplay wise and debatably even timeline wise, now we have CD taking place where Sonic meets Amy, Metal Sonic, and yeah, and then Metal Sonic gets left on Little Planet at the end of Sonic CD. We have Sonic 2 where he meets Tails and befriends Tails. Then we have Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles. We all know what happens with 3 Knuckles. Knuckles thinks he's been tricked by thinks that Sonic's after the Master Emerald, and then obviously Knuckles, he befriends Knuckles in this game. Knuckles Chaotix takes place right after, few months after Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Features Metal Sonic again. Metal Sonic shows up in this game. And then Metal Sonic is defeated in Knuckles Chaotix, which leads into Triple Trouble, where Metal Sonic shows up. Everyone's after the Chaos Emeralds. We have to go find the Chaos Emeralds. Fang shows up for the first time, and everyone's all hunky-dory. Sonic the Fighters, Metal Sonic shows up again in Sonic the Fighters, and then, but it also features Bark, Honey Bark the Polar Bear, Bean the Dynamite, which also show up in Mania as like they show up as references to Sonic the Fighters, but they're still canon, so they have to show up at some point before Mania. So that's where I'd put that. And then Honey the Cat, obviously, which we haven't seen. I want Honey the Cat back, but she's canon, thank God. And then we have Sonic Mania, where we have the Phantom Ruby. Sonic gets, at the end of that game, gets sent into basically Sonic Forces. Classic Sonic does. But Sonic Generations, I would put somewhere in between Sonic 2 and 3 in terms of going to the past, because the reason is because Amy we see classic Tails, but not classic Knuckles. So I would say between Sonic 2 and before Sonic 3 and Knuckles is when Sonic Generations past classic Sonic perspective takes place. And then with Sonic Mania, he gets into Sonic Forces in between Sonic Mania and Sonic Mania Plus. And then at the Mania Plus, he shows back up. We get introduced to Mighty and Ray, who were introduced as Sega Sonic the Hedgehog, but are now being reintroduced in Sonic Mania Plus. Metal Sonic gets trapped forever in Little Planet, and that's where we see Metal Sonic rest until Sonic 4 Episode 1. But before that, we have Sonic Superstars take place, and that's the latest in the classic Sonic timeline, where Fang also shows up. Then we have Sonic 4 Episode 1 and 2, where Metal Sonic shows up in Sonic 4 Episode 2, as well as Tails. And yeah. And then we have Sonic Advance show up, because the reason Sonic Advance takes place in the timeline that it does is because it shows the Tornado 1, and the Tornado 1, as we know, gets destroyed in Sonic Adventure. Okay. And then we have Sonic Shuffle after Sonic Adventure. And then Sonic Adventure 2, where we have the Tornado 2. Tails rebuilds the Tornado in Sonic Adventure 2, and we get the Tornado 2, we get Shadow, we get Rouge. And you know what happened to Shadow. Shadow, sacrifices himself, turns good, all that kind of stuff. But he goes missing. And then we have Sonic Advance 2, and then where we get introduced to Cream, Vanilla, Cheese, and I think Chocola is also in Advance 2. But Sonic Heroes is Chocola is also in Heroes as well. And then Cream, Amy, and
Advance 2 introduced it, Cream and Vanilla, and then I guess came into Heroes though.
Yeah. And then Sonic Heroes, we get introduced to we get all of the teams together and all that to go up against Metal Sonic. Chocola gets captured, they think, by Sonic, but it's actually Metal Sonic. Shadow gets reintroduced. Rouge finds him in a pod, and then they think, oh, is Shadow actually the real Shadow, or is he a fake, or what's going on here? But at the end, there's a lot of plot holes in Heroes that Shadow the Hedgehog has to, I guess, settle, but there's a lot of plot holes that happens in Heroes, but I guess it eventually gets solved later on. But at the end of Sonic Heroes, the heroes defeat Metal Sonic, and Sonic rushes off to his next adventure. Shadow is left wondering who he is after those events, and which leads into Shadow the Hedgehog, where Shadow learns who he is, gains his memories back, encounters Black Doom for the first time, all that good stuff, and then defeats or kills Black Doom, at least we think so. And then Sonic Battle takes place, where, what the heck? Why is there an ad here? What the heck? We have Sonic Battle. What just happened? No. Okay. Then we have Sonic Battle, which Shadow starts questioning who he is. We have Emerald, which has to be canon because Gemerald is is the main villain of Sonic Advance 3. Sonic Battle, we kind of they are. I played Sonic Battle, so in Sonic Battle, Emerald is created by Gerald Robotnik 50 years ago. Well, he's not created, he's more discovered by Gerald Robotnik. He's actually made by the Echidna tribe, which we learn about in Chronicles, but that's not canon. But I guess we're going with the idea that he's still somehow created by the Echidna tribe, but I guess none of the events of Chronicles is canon. So the stuff about the Gizoid is, but the extra stuff about Chronicles happening doesn't happen. So going with that understanding, he was created by the Echidnas 3,000 years ago, and then is rediscovered by Gerald and 50 years ago, and then shows back up and is commissioned by Eggman in Sonic Battle. and then everyone befriends the Gizoid, and then at the very end, hold on. Okay. But at the very end, the Gizoid is destroyed because he revolts to his original programming, and then since he reverts to his original programming, Shadow tells him to bring hope to humanity, and that means with him to self-destruct, because with his original programming by Gerald, when he went insane, was to basically he created a failsafe in Gerald, or not Gerald. Gerald created a backup where if someone said bring hope to humanity, that would be his ultimate function, is to bring hope to humanity. That was his purpose. That was his function. And since he went evil, he turned evil, or he went rogue, and he got like corrupted by like this emerald power or whatever. He had to self-destruct to bring hope to humanity, is to destroy himself. But as he's destroying himself, he asks if he'll ever see Sonic and friends, and Sonic's friends will say, when the world is finally brought to peace and we finally have pure peace, we'll see Emerald again. So it's kind of weird, the ending of Sonic Battle, because in the end of Sonic Battle, we're told we'll see Emerald again when peace has finally been restored to the world. And I guess that's never going to happen because Sonic's going to keep on making games, so we're never going to see Emerald again, unfortunately. But don't worry, we see Gemerald pop up, which is basically the same kind of robot. And at the end of the reason Gemerald is very important is because he shows up later in future Sonic media, like the IDW comics. But what's so significant about him is that he takes care of Cream and his mother after the events of Advance 3. So basically, Gemerald is in the Sonic franchise for long term. We just never really see him because he's more in the background, but he is living with Cream and Vanilla. And then we have Sonic Rush after Advance 3, which introduced Blaze the Cat. And then Sonic 06 is the weirdest one because that also introduces Blaze, but I guess somehow she learned of Dr. Eggman. Nega, I guess, was going to the future to like steal the Chaos Emeralds or do something with Silver because he's like a descendant of Eggman, and she learns that, so she travels to the future and she meets Silver, and then I guess that's when, like, I don't know. I guess that's when that takes place, I guess. And that's why she's probably in the future. It's because of Eggman Nega, probably. And then she decides, as the kindness of her heart is to help Silver out with Iblis. She gets sent back to her own dimension at the end of Sonic 06, and then it gets null and void because Sonic 06 doesn't happen. Because it gets erased but it still happens. The events still happen, but none of the characters remember it. All the characters have amnesia; they don't remember it. And it's like effectively erased from like kind of happening, but there's still remnants of that timeline still present, and like stuff like Shadow Generations and all that. We have Sonic Riders take place after 06 to introduce the Babylon Rogues and all that, and then we have Rivals 1 and 2, which reintroduce Silver to the main timeline. And then we have Dr. Eggman Nega. We learn that he's actually a descendant, and he lied in Sonic Rush Adventure about being I'm actually gonna put Rush Adventure before that. We learn that he lied in Rush Adventure, and that he's actually a descendant of Dr. Eggman and not a. So he lied about this, which is the only way that you can have Rush Adventure work with Rivals 1 and 2. And then you have Rider Zero Gravity right after that, which reintroduced the Babylon Rogues. At the end of Sonic Riders, he says, I'll see you next Grand Prix, and Sonic Riders Zero Gravity is that next Grand Prix that takes place. Or, yeah. Because they're being reintroduced, they see each other again, and they erase each other and all that. And then at the end of Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, he also says, I'll see you next race, which is Sonic Free Riders. So, Sonic Secret Rings, Sonic No Secret, but before Sonic Free Riders, we have Sonic No Secret Rings. Reason being is because Sonic and Secret Rings is referenced in Generations, which we know is canon. So Secret Rings is definitely canon. And then we have Unleashed right after Secret Rings. And then we have Dark Gaia, we have Chip introduced. We have Light Gaia introduced, which is Chip. But at the end of that game, Sonic saves the day. Sonic and Amy ask Sonic on a date, and Sonic says yes, which leads into Sonic the Black Knight, where Sonic and Amy are about to go on a date when he's summoned into Arthurian legend. And then he has 2 chili dogs. One is for Amy, and the other one is for Sonic. And then at the end of that one, we learn that they actually were on a date, that she thought he skipped, and yeah, that's basically what's significant about that, is he's just an Arthurian legend, and that's it. Then we have Sonic Colors. Sonic Colors and Sonic Colors DS happen at the same time. They cover the same events. The only difference is DS shows the other characters and Colors doesn't. But Colors DS shows that the other characters are in fact there. Silver is introduced. The reason that it is canon is because the Mother Wish shows up in Team Sonic Racing. So we have to have Mother Wish canon and Silver canon by Generations. So that covers Rivals, and Colors DS covers Silver being reintroduced to Sonic, and also Silver and Blaze talk in Sonic Colors DS and know each other now. So we're all cut up with Sonic Generations to take place now. Silver and Blaze being at his birthday party, talking to each other makes sense. And then Sonic has his birthday party, obviously, and then meanwhile, when that's happening, while that's happening, we have Shadow Generations take place. And then at the end of Shadow Generations, Shadow teams back up with Sonic and Classic Sonic to defeat the Time Eater. And this is where we've caught up with the Classic timeline, because in the Classic timeline, he gets sent to Sonic Generations. But from the modern perspective, this is when Sonic Generations takes place. And the remaster of Sonic Generations is the canon one. There's a few little different lines here and there that are added, but nothing real significant to change the story or anything. It's basically the same Sonic Generations as 2011, just maybe with slightly different dialogue here and there. But the story is overall the same. But Free Riders is canon. Apparently it takes place after Shadow and Sonic Generations. And then we got Lost World, Team Sonic Racing. Once again, Mother Wish shows up in here, so we know Sonic Colors DS has to happen. Silver's in here, so Shadow Generations and Sonic, and all of this other ones are canon. For some reason, it takes place before Forces. I don't know. And then we have Sonic Forces. And then I guess people are saying IDW takes place after Forces. If you want to headcanon it in there, I don't know. But we're only talking about games right now. So IDW being canon is up for debate. But Frontiers takes place sometime after Forces. And then we got Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog after Frontiers because it shows Sage. Amy has a birthday. All that good stuff. Oh yeah, and Frontiers does introduce Sage as a mainstay for the franchise. So she is staying after Frontiers. She's not dead. She's alive. Then the Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog shows Sage and Metal Sonic together at the end of Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. And then we have Sonic Dream Team after that, where And that's like up to where the current events are for the timeline. Is it ends with Sonic Dream Team, and we still have not yet to know if Racing CrossWorlds will be canon or not, because we don't know if it has a story. It hasn't come out yet, but we'll have to see about that. But if it does have a story, it probably will fit after Dream Team. So yeah, that's the full. I've ranked every Sonic game. I've had a new timeline. So we have the classic adventure, dark, and meta, and new era. I know the dark era. Some people may not consider the dark era a thing, or maybe they do. I don't know. But that is the official timeline that I have. So yeah. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And yeah, I think I'm done here. What level should we end on? Or what music should we end on here? Speed it. No. Okay. But yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And yeah, hope to see you all again at some point. Peace out, Sega and Sonic fans, and have a gosh darn good one.